Hello YouTubers and YouTubettes. When Weng Weng appears on your screen, you know it can mean only one thing. I'm about to roundhouse kick your mind with some more MMA, or as I like to call it, moronic martial artists. Last Kung Fu roast featured a man named Tom Cameron, and if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I'll put the link down below. He used a thing called sound projection to decimate other human beings. So I dug up a little more info on the guy, and he's been around for a while, slathering as much bullshit on the world as his big sausage fingers allow. So let's check out a bit more about him.
Cameron says hitting the pressure points confuses the brain's electronic signals, and that's what brings people down. Now he's actually working on touchless knockouts. Says he's focusing his energy so hard it can knock a man down. And Cameron isn't bringing people to their knees. He's a security guard.
He's more than just a martial arts master, though. He's one of only a handful of experts here in the United States trained in dim mak,
which translates out to poison hand.
It's a highly guarded, centuries-old secret in which you use pressure points to disable an attacker.
If I go here and touch there, the legs go out.
So we asked Tom to try it on someone other than his students, like us.
God, you're scared. Relax. I'm not going to hurt you.
He refused to try the touchless knockout on me, saying he thought I may get hurt.
If you touch this...
Instead, he used a light tap technique to affect my nervous system. Wait, you just hit me in the head. We were less than stunned by this stun guns demonstration, so we had Tom try it again on jiu-jitsu students at the Extreme Fitplex downtown.
Feel any heat? Feel any lightheadedness at all?
Not really.
And once again...
No, I don't even feel it. Go move it on you.
I got hit in the head a lot.
The results were less than stunning.
He's not going to go.
Tom says only about 40% of people are susceptible to touchless knockouts.
But Tom's hardly a one-dimensional man. Oh, no, he's very talented. He also enjoys belting out a tune. I think he has an 8th-degree black belt in karaoke, where he uses sound projection to destroy eardrums.
The impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go,
to fight the unsmellable fart, to eat all the things that I can, to grow a moustache today. Well, that's about all the Tom Cameron I can force upon anyone to digest it in one sitting. That was a lot of Tom. I apologize. So let's move things along. Now, you can only attend this special self-defense class if your name is Skeeter, own at least one shirt that has a fart joke on it, and have a minimum of 2 relatives who are related to each other multiple times over and in different ways. I like French fried potatoes with mustard. So let's see what Master Skeeter has to teach the other Skeeters.
For him. Now, what happens is, when I activate this point, 250,000 signals go up his arm. Feels like cold water. When I activate this point, I'm up to 500,000. Now, once I touch the point behind the ear, I'm up to 750,000, but the ganglions will only hold 600,000 impulses. So you get a neurological overload. A neurological overload is what we're experiencing here. So if we light this up, hit it down, hit the point in, come up. Give him up.
So basically the trick is this: if you find yourself fighting a mannequin or a person frozen in time, you first massage their wrist, slowly move up the arm and tickle their elbow, and then finish them off with a sucker punch behind the ear. I'm not really sure why he doesn't skip the arm shiatsu and go straight to the goodnight Irene. All that foreplay just seems like a little bit of a waste of time. What can I say about this bag of flour in a bathrobe that his portly frame and french fry smelling mustache don't already say? Here he's showing everyone how to use ninja magic to stop a punch. Ooh. I'm guessing the only punch this guy could handle is a fruit punch, and even then I'm a bit skeptical. As you can see, all these energy masters are of the absolute highest character, and they only use their magic for good. and kudos to them, because if I had all that power, I'd be making people's heads explode and pulling money out of ATM machines and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I'd basically Zod it up and I would rule the world. I'm not kidding, that's what I would do.
Kneel before Zod!
But alas, it seems like these energy masters, all they want to do is eat and maybe do some LARP on the weekends. I'm not sure. What do you do when you're a family of martial artists and you don't own a saw? Why you just use a child to cut the wood? That's it. That's it. I'm throwing away all my tools. Apparently kids are the new Swiss Army knife. And what if he does a crappy job cutting wood? Why, it's punishment time. And how do you punish a martial artist? You break rocks on their head and make sure that they have a bald spot for the rest of their life. There you go, Friar Tuck. Enjoy. Or you ground them by plopping 700 pounds of brick on them. Well, I hope this spear in your neck taught you a lesson, Billy. This is the brand new show called Silligan's Island. It's about a bunch of morons who wander away from an all-inclusive resort and they're too stupid to find their way back. They end up humping coconuts and develop a magical self-defense in case any locals try to sell them cheap merchandise. The end game to all this snuffleupagus is to create some sort of magical force field bubble bullshit. Now, energy bubbles are very similar to bathtub fart bubbles in that they're kind of fun to do, but in the end they just stink. But let's see how their energy bubble holds up to the ultimate test.
Andas in, upp, andas in, för in energin, ner. Yes. Knut, håll.
Yep, just as I suspected. Just another fart bubble tickling their brown winker stinker. Now, you know you're getting fleeced by a con man when he's more concerned about keeping up the illusion of what he's selling than he is with the fact that he just knocked someone out. Damn, would you look at that? He ran into her so hard it looks like she's trying to stop her sphincter from falling out. You know you're in some kind of special pain when you start clenching your turd cannon like you found a mitt full of money. Christ, she's gonna be crapping tears for a while.
Where the fuck were you guys?
Where were you guys? Man, where were you? Getting the hell out of the way, idiot. Like, this is... I love how he's blaming all of it on his students. He's the teacher, and it's like, oh yeah, I just trucked down this lady, but why didn't you guys stop me? Because your energy bubble is supposed to work, that's why. But if you think magic force fields are just for giving drama teachers an excuse to run over middle-aged hippie chicks, you're completely wrong. They're also amazingly ineffective with edged weapons, as this kung fu expert will demonstrate. Here he is, prepping his arm with invisible fairy dust, and since he'll be cutting into his left arm, I'm going to assume he's a right-handed delusional idiot. Let's see if his pixie dust did the job. And as the song goes,
The fast cut is the deepest.
Just get a bandage on that.
can we get a bandage? A bandage, anyone please? And maybe a surgeon who specializes in reattaching severed arteries and nerves. Meanwhile, back at the Avengers Academy, junior superheroes are learning how to disarm a gunman in only 23 very specific, exact, precise moves. Now, you all heard of the Black Panther or the Black Lightning? Well, this guy's more like the Black Hamster or perhaps the Black Drizzle.
He comes and hooks the opposite or the nearest leg you can get. For me, because his gun is over my left shoulder, and like I tell you guys always in class, you immediately attack the side with the gun. Both hands on the gun. Hook this leg, you see that? Drop hand here, turning the pinky up and keeping the gun away. Responsive to break your fall, which is what he did. You're not gonna stop. You're gonna continue your movement here and drop your knee on the groin and turn the weapon in toward him. Now, what you want to do, look where the pistol is and look where your legs are. When you turn here like this, he could be shooting the whole time. You want to drop him so he cannot get the weapon off. But in reality, what happens is when I drive here, I put the stomach here, and I'm all the way on the other side. All the way on the other side. I'm covering my weight. I'm putting my weight back so he's okay. I turned the gun down. I dragged the back of his knuckles against the concrete and pressed against the wrist, which forced him to release. Oftentimes, this hand will try to regain the gun. That's why you're able to drop this knee on his head, pull, snap back. This gives you the finger in a lock. See how my fingers are on the trigger? I can shoot you. All right? What I do, I just beat you with this gun, bang right here like this, drive you off into the Ma'awu, which again keeps you completely clear of all of his weapons. The Ma'awu is a combat viable technique. It is not just flash.
This last clip is probably the most effective martial arts technique ever for getting YouTube views. First, hire a fit, attractive model to stand around and pretend she's interested in martial arts. Secondly, well, that's pretty much it. It's a one-stepper, and you just hire some girl in spandex to stand around and giggle while you practice martial arts on her and watch the views come in.
I'm holding your shirt or choking you. You're stepping backwards. Left leg goes back. Right hand goes rotation with the elbow. Counter attack, counter attack. Hold for a knee. Quick. And move back. Left leg. 2, 3. Counter attack. Yeah.
So that's it, you gaggle of YouTube ninjas. That's it. That's all for this edition of Moronic Martial Artists. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and share it. And if you haven't subscribed, consider it if you got nothing better to do. If you want more martial arts videos in the future, please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to do at least one more because there's a very special Russian man out there who's currently perfecting tiger stances and all sorts of crazy stuff. I gotta roast him a little bit. Thanks again for all your support. Be well, and we will see you next time here at 10 Favorite Things.